Good evening and welcome to yet another weekend of the Kcca Fc TV show, a platform where you get to know the latest unveiling for the football club, the latest in fan zone moments, the latest in interviews, the latest profiles, and the latest from the sponsor's message that is for Kcca Football Club on this show. Now, speaking about reliving moments, remember last week we caught up with Mr. Bidandi Sali on this show, and we shall also be having Mr. Ibrahim Magala tonight on the show. He's also going to be telling us what exactly happened during the 70s and the 80s. We'll also be giving us a memory of what Mr. Bidandi Sali is to this football club, and also what exactly it was for him as a footballer while he was at Kcca Football Club. Take a look.
Yakyusa entegeke yaliwo kubanga awo nga bwe gavumenti timbo yali etandika yali nga erina abantu abo abakozi ba casual laborers nga be basinga okuba nga ab'ofiisi tebabikola ki tebabyenyigiramu nnyo, naye kakati yatuuka ekiseera n'aba nga atandikawo okuteesa ensi ensamba lutwalinga tukuba bagitangana linga kulinga kubayo kati ate ye bwe yajja n'akyusa ku mutindo gwe tulina okusambiramu. Kale abamu twatuwoomera kubanga naffe twasangibwa kyekintu kyetutera naffe okwagala okusamba, n'abanga agenda atuyigiriza ebimu ku byenjawulo n'okukyusa ettiimu okuva ku mulembe gwe yaliko okutuuka ku mulembe kakati oba gwe mulaba kugenda mu maaso. Naye mu kulaba kwange ndaba ate ogwaffe gwaliko waggulu, kati basamba naye bakyalina ebibabulamu ate nga babadde bamukisa n'ebikozesebwa oba resources, kubanga ffene nga tutwasanganga nga kiba kizibu nnyo okufuna engato gy'osambiramu, naye kaakati ndowooza gweroboza kati emisa ebyemu ku nkyukakyuka ze yajja aleetamu nga budde naye mu byobufuzi n'atandika okudda mu ki mugundi ey'ebyemizannyo. Atulaga nnyo omukwano, bangi twasiima, naffe abavubuka abaali bajja abato twafunawo omukisa gw'okutandika okusamba, era nga atuwuliriza n'atuwa amagezi ki tetulina okukola. Pozi kyempulira kyensaalirwa nti bannaffe bangi twafunanga lecture ekwatagana ku by'omuzannyo nga tukeera ewuwe ku makya, ensimbi ziwoome, tukeera ku makya tugenda nga tukola road work okutuuka ewaka ewuwe. Tuwe tutuuka n'atuwa breakfast, nga naye bw'omanyi obulamu obwo obw'ekivubuka si buba bwangu, tulya bye twagala ewaka te ne tumala ne tutambula ne tudda ate ne tugenda ewaka, era twabeerangayo nga tuli bavubuka bawuulu. Tugenda ku Market Square wali nga waliyo banne bakolagana nabo nga yatulagira batuwenga ebyokulya breakfast, nga tugenda ne tulya. Omuvubuka oba muvubuka ate ng'ozannya oba oyagala nnyo okulya appetite ebaki waggulu, tulya. Market Square baali bagimanyi nti yaba Kcca, so emiwaato egyo gyonna yagezaako nnyo okukitugulirawo, n'atulaga okwagala, era kwe tubadde tutambulira mu paka eno mu myaka gyentuseemu. So nze siina kyange kyendowooza kyesifunye kusinziira ku birowoozo bye, kubanga era yakugambanga nti osamba naye ojja kuvaawo ng'abalala bali boolaba bo amasajja ge baani egamba twagenda okuyingira nga be bantu abali ku ki babukenya bali golikipa n'abalala bangi badibya, naye baatuuka abamu nga bavuddewo nga tebafunye mukisa kusobola kubaako ate kyebeekoledde kyoyinza nakulaba ku buseera guno n'ogamba nti dibya ennyumba ya dibya eri gindi kyemmanyi ti ali sayidi ze Kiyunga gye bamuziika, naye sobola kulaga maka ge nti abo baana badibya ago gaali maka ge. Ko ekintu ekyo ku lwange kulira nga kikola ki, ate era bebamu ku bannange benkyasigaddewo batono nnyo benyinza okulaba. Buli gwembuuza mpulira kimu yafa nenyamira, so simanyi n'ekirala asembyeyo muganda wange Jimbe Kirunda kuba naye yali omu kuba tunyigiriza ffe abavubuka okusobola okwegatta mu ttiimu okusamba, era nga ye bano abakubayo obukubi abadisikalinga gamba omupiira gutambula mpola gujja kutuuka eri gye tugwagala. naye bw'okuba yaate oba olinga aguwadde omu oligo oponenti wo oguddamu ate akulumbe kusa ogukomawo mangu nakitukolako ne experiment nti kati bwe bukube then awo mpozi wajjawo era entendeka kyebamitanga Pepe yalinga atendeka national team kati Pepe oyo Beked Pepe yalinga atuwa engeri agamba ye omupiira agagala gukwatibweko abantu nga 2 oba 3 yagukubisanga omugenzi dibye manya obwa n'agukuba n'aguteeka mu midfield ne guddamu n'omulala agukwata nga badduka gamba nga ayagala gukwatibweko abantu 2 oba 3 then bwe gucrossinga line eri nga yakibala nti attack mu 90 minutes mulina okwattack n'emirundi 9 so bwe muteebako 2 oba 3 that's kiba kimukolera yakiraba so omupiira gwajjamu abantu bangi abali bayagala okwekola ki kwesalasala so yembeera gye nzijukira mu biseera byaffe yakyusakyusa olw'omupiira.
Now you've heard it from Ibrahim Magala, a legend for the football club, played in the 70s and the 80s. These are things I normally really like to listen to because I was not part of that, and I'm sure most of you were not part of that generation, and you would want to really relive some of these moments. We have the legends, and we shall be having them more on this show. We're going to be having the Fan Zone, and this week's topic was about how essential and how important is football club to the economy of Uganda. We caught up with fans, and they said it all according to what exactly they think and how important football is to this nation. This is what happened when we caught up with the fans.
Manya gange nze Anita Queen omuwagizi wa Kcca.
Nalya mama nalya nalya mama nalyanga kusooka site okusooka byonna omubala. Amanya Nelson Serufusa Mbabusega.
My name is Gideon Mutumba. I come from Najanankumbi. Najanankumbi is on a Tebe Road in the Rubaga division.
Kumulama gwa leero nze ku ndowooza yange omupiira engeri gye guyambye mu ikonomi ya Uganda tuyambye bwetu ki kubanga waliwo abazanyi abava ebweru abasami like teams eziva ebweru ne zijja mu Uganda zisula mu hotels ne zisasula ne visa zaabwe baba basasudde so ekyo kiba kiyambako mu Uganda.
Ebyemizannyo biyamba bitya gavumenti yaffe? Tufuna emisolo okuva mu byemizannyo okugeza Uganda Cranes bwesamba URA ejja nesolooza. Wabaddewo okuzimba ebisaawe mu luzungu kye bayita infrastructure development. Ebyo byonna nga biva mu byemizannyo. Ebyemizannyo bino bituyambye abavubuka okufuna emirimu.
I've supported the Kcca Football Club since 1982. Way back when I was at my home area in Luzira. Yeah, Kcca is my club. It's my blood. I love it. And whenever we have poor shows, I feel hurt and I'm touched. But anyway, in soccer, there's winning and losing. We all know that economy depends on revenue, you know. So sports plays a vital role, a very, very vital role in the economy of Uganda in a way that there is revenue collected in all sports activities in Uganda by way of taxation, especially. If I go to, let me dwell much on the football clubs. These football clubs pay taxes, I believe. So these taxes, of course, government gets to do a lot of it, a lot of things out of this taxation, out of this revenue which is gotten from the clubs.
Omupiira kye guyambeko mu ikonomi ya Uganda, abasambi basasula misolo. They pay taxes. Ekyo nakyo kiba kiyingidde mu ikonomi ya Uganda kigiyambye nnyo.
Omupiira era nako kuyambya abavubuka. Abavubuka bangi bafunye emirimu ogeza abasambi baffe wano ku Kcca basasula bulungi ssente ezo ne zibayamba obulamu bwabwe ne bukyuka bazimbye amayumba bakoze ebintu bingi benyigidde mu by'omubulimi ekyo kirungi nnyo era n'abalala bajjaganyuddwa nnyo mu mupiira okugeza tulina bakooki tulina abasawo tulina ba stadium stewards abakola ku bisaawe abo bonna baganyuddwa nnyo mu mupiira bafuna emirimu era ne bafuna ensimbi mu mupiira.
The players, I guess, players pay as you earn. You know, pay as you earn is a tax that which is collected by Revenue Authority, and it's from this that the economy gets boosted. And with good governance, of course, this does a lot. Hospitals are built, roads are built, schools are built, and the like.
Abaana betutunda fe nga Uganda ne tubatunda mu mawanga g'ebweru ba raisinga Uganda flag. Ate ekyo kye kiba kisinga kubanga kiba ki raisinga Uganda flag ebweru mu mawanga gatali gamu na gamu.
Then era omupiira guno guyambye nnyo abavubuka okubeera awamu obutalowooza bw'abumenyi bw'amateeka.
We shouldn't forget tourism. Sports attracts tourism. How? For example, let me take a case of KCC. If we had good players that maybe are looked at and want to be bought by clubs overseas or whatever, these tourists, whom they call scouts, will come to Uganda. And when they come to Uganda, of course, they are going to, their focus is on the sports, the sportsmen or the boys who are playing football. But still, when they are here, they'll spend time moving around. They'll spend time, and they'll be staying in hotels, of course. They'll be in restaurants, they'll be in bars, they'll do shopping. And the revenue that they bring, the dollars they bring and the pounds or euros, these will stay here in the economy. And of course, Uganda will benefit a lot.
Waliwo n'abaana abatasoma nga tasobola kwogera luzungu naye ng'asobola osamba omupiira. N'asamba omupiira paka n'atuuka net ne ku national team n'asobola n'okufuluma ebweru ku mupiira gwogwo. Omupiira gwe guyambidde youth.
Era nja kwongera nga nsaba gavumenti yaffe eyogere mu maaso n'okuwagira ebyemizannyo okugeza okukendeeza emisolo egijjibwa ku byemizannyo. URA enebanga abantu basasula ssente ntono ku byemizannyo okugeza abaleeta emipiira abaleeta engatto z'omupiira abaleeta ebyemizannyo byonna emisolo gibeere mitono. Ekyo kijja kuyamba abantu okwenyigira mu byemizannyo n'eggwanga okugenda awamu mu maaso.
Eno ekirala ba youth basobodde okwebeezaawo ne basasulira baganda baabwe amasomero ne basasulira amayumba ne balabira bazadde baabwe mu mupiira ogwo nsonga y'aba youth. Endowooza yange.
There's also entertainment. You know, soccer is about entertainment. People leave their homes, they come to pay to watch soccer, to get entertained. And when they are paying, of course, they are now boosting the revenues the clubs collect, the stadia. You know, for example, here, StarTimes. StarTimes collects the revenue from these people who are paying, you know, who are buying tickets. And then, yeah, when the revenues are high, URA will come definitely to tax KCC, and then that money will go and will be used by the government.
Era nsaba gavumenti eteekewo ministry eyeetongodde ku byemizannyo. Nga tulina ministry eyaffe ey'ebyemizannyo, ekyo kijja kutuyambako nnyo okusinga bwe tunaayitanga mu education, ekyo kijja kutuyambako nnyo ffe ng'abebyemizannyo.
Recently we had a young man here, KCC, we had a young man called Alan Okero, whom the whole country knows. This young man who was at school, was a young boy. He was identified, talent was identified. Through social cohesion with the other colleagues, maybe in school, the managers were able to get him. They brought him here, and he was mentored, he was coached. Now the guy is earning dollars.
Nina essuubi lyonna n'amaanyi gonna nti season ejja batwerinde bweriizi banaatuwuliramu. Bano abaana be twaleese bano Asirafu, Neima, abamu bawulira n'obuwulizi Neima. Ne mugenda kulaba kye bayita Neima wano mu Uganda. Era mwe babaaka ba ttiimu zino endala simanyi na kumanya. Naye twaleese abaana. Era nina essuubi lyonna department zaffe zonna, goalkeeping, defense, midfield n'abateebi. Tiimu yaffe ne bagamba nti liiga etandika mwezi gujja, ekyo nkulayiriraga nnyabo nga ndi wano teri ayinza tukwatako. Mpozi kye naalisabye mugoola awo bongeremukko ku maanyi awo. Nezino department endala zonna tulina ndogera nkikakasa era n'owa ttiimu endala yonna ndaba mpozi ng'ononkuba bukubi naye njagala okutegeeza ttiimu yaffe y'amaanyi. Tulina abaana abava eno mu zi anda eno, abaana basobola okusamba omupiira era tubalinamu essuubi bano. Atawuliranga ku anaku, atalabanga ku ssenyonjo, sizoni ejo ojja kumuwuliramu.
Now exactly, those are the fans' views on what they think about the essence and the importance of football to the economy of this country, that's Uganda. We're going to be going into a break. Remember, the big news for this show tonight, we have a big unveiling. You don't want to miss this one. You don't want to miss this one, surely. You don't want. Now, our latest development on the Kcca Fc show, we have something called the social media trivia. Now, where we asked a question on our social media pages, that's at Kcca Fc on Twitter and Kcca Fc on Facebook. The question was, name all the youngsters that featured for both our junior and senior sides in the 2019-2020 season, and then one lucky person will win a Kcca jersey, and this shall be on the Kcca Fc TV show on Kcca TV on Sunday at 10 p.m. Now the fans responded to this question, and maybe just to take you through some of the answers. Some were saying Opio Sandy, Elvis Mwanje, Ibrahim Juma. Some were saying Jurua Hassan, a player that didn't even play a single minute last season because he was injured, and he also later on got malaria that got him bedridden, but now he's in perfect health. Some were saying Kcca Bukenya, you know, but we only wanted the best answer and the most correct. And just to take you through our Twitter, we had a winner, and that is Manzi Ivan, who said Opio Sande, Elvis Mwanje, and Ibrahim Juma featured for the senior team and the junior team. Whereas Otim Jerome, Sebulime Pius, and Mukisa Simon were named in the traveling squad that was to Masindi when KCC was playing Doves FC, but they were never used. And that is the best answer because Opio Sande played for Kcca FC, that was against Bright Stars in the Uganda Premier League. He came on as a substitute, and also played for Kcca FC against Toro United, a game where he scored the lone goal at Lugogo for Kcca FC. Elvis Mwanje was the other player. He came on as a substitute for Kcca FC against Doves FC, that was in Masindi in the Uganda Cup. The other player being Ibrahim Juma, the left back, also started against Doves FC in the Uganda Cup. They also played for the junior team, that was in the 2019 and 2020 season. Well, the other players that traveled with the club but did not get to play were Otim Jerome. He traveled with the team to Masindi, that was Dove FC, but he did not get to play. And also Sebulime Pius traveled with the team to Masindi, but he didn't play. And also Mukisa Simon, a very brilliant defender for the junior team, but he also did not get to play. So that was the best answer for Twitter. Mr. Manzi Ivan wins himself a jersey for Kcca Football Club, and he will be getting it this week. And congratulations, Mr. Manzi Ivan. You're the first winner for this show, and you'll go down in the history books that you are the first person to win a goodie on the Kcca Fc TV show. Congratulations. Now about the same question that was on Facebook, we had, crazy answers. If I can go through some of them, we had someone saying Opio Benjamin Sunday, but that's only one. We wanted all the players. Some people were saying people like Serada Steven, but Serada Steven cannot play for the junior team anymore. We had someone saying Kcca Bukenya. Kcca Bukenya is not yet licensed by the football club. We had someone saying Musa Ramadan. Musa Ramadan was the captain 2018-2019. The question was 2019-2020. So for Facebook, we had some people that stated the right players, but then again they added people like Jurua Hassan that did not play for the junior team last season. The question wanted the junior team and the senior team in the 2019-2020 season. So unfortunately, we don't have a winner for Facebook. We shall keep our jersey and we shall have it running the next episode, and hopefully we'll have a winner for Facebook this time around. That is it for our social media trivia. It's something that will be happening every week on this show, and we'll be having people winning goodies courtesy of Kcca Fc. So welcome back from that break. Remember, we told you we have epic stuff on the show tonight. We have a gentleman who is a lawyer and a football club fan for Kcca Fc, and he will be telling us his journey. When did he get to support KCCA? When did he get his first season ticket card? And also a lot more that we're going to be discussing with him tonight on the show. We'll let him introduce himself and then we take this on. Nice to have you here, sir.
Thank you, Moses. Nsugatanas is my name. I'm a long-standing fan of KCC, having supported KCC from I would say the year when I started to support it is when I started to really understand the game of football, and that was 1987. I was in primary 3, and if you look at most historical KCC fans, they support KCC because of its philosophy. So KCC being a club that has historically been not only aiming at winning, but also winning with style. So that's how I got hooked to KCC. And my support that year was buttressed by our win of the Uganda Cup when we beat Vida 1-0 in that 1987 Uganda Cup final, the goal scored by Frank Chaze. So from there on, I started getting deeply involved with KCC Football Club.
Wow, brilliant stats. Now, Subuga, you're here, coming in here with the legal background. Now we want to get to know, just to give you a small brief, in 2018, KCCA started the journey to get a funds constitution. Well, this had been on for some good time, but the constitution was never developed, but one was developed, and we're now 2 years into using that constitution. And because you're coming in from a legal background, we would like to know how essential is the funds constitution to the football club and also to the fans.
Definitely, in an organized society, rules are important because if even they are important in the jungle, because we have rules of the jungle, how about in a society that is organized? So rules are important, spell out the relationship. First of all, it is important to appreciate that fans are key stakeholders. Actually, they are the pertinent aspect of the football club. Indeed, I would say that KCC's continued existence, despite the most organizational clubs getting defunct, is because of the fact that it has that backbone of fans. So in guiding this relationship between fans and a club, it is important that there are rules. The rules spell out the obligations of fans. It spells out the activities. The constitution spells out the kind of leadership the fans should have. And of course, without leadership, the club cannot have a vibrant fan base. So in that, I cannot overemphasize the importance of rules. Rules are important, and in that respect, it makes the constitution of very much importance.
Well, you're saying the rules are, of much importance to the football club. Speaking about this particular constitution, do you think the funds constitution for KCCA is all inclusive?
I would say yes and no. Yes, of course, it's a good document. The time was put in when they were making it, but of course, I would not say that it is not without any omissions. It is not a constitution is a living document. It should be able, at any one time, people should be able to breathe life into it. So I would say likewise that the KCC constitution has areas. It has some grey areas which may need amendment or which may need some changes. For instance, I'll draw you to section 6, specifically 6.12, which talks about the tenure of office of the funds president, and of course the subsequent sections which also spell out the various tenures of office of the other positions. I believe a period of 4 years is quite too long, especially when you have a club like KCC, which has a pool of funds. If you have, for instance, an executive that's not working, it would imply that you'll have to spend 4 years without replacing it. So I would think that term of office is quite long. It could be reduced to say 2 years or 3 years to allow, of course, also to create a pool of funds who are able to steer the club. Then I would also say the aspect of the club's code of conduct. The code of conduct is very important. Of course, it spells out the infractions or misdemeanors of fans and how they are punished. But I would say that much as Appendix A talks of this disciplinary code of conduct, it does not speak to the code of conduct expected of fans of a football club. It does not spell out what constitutes a misdemeanor, what constitutes a violation, and then it does not spell out the various punishments. This code of conduct, I believe, should speak to the FIFA competition rules, because in Article 30 of the FIFA competition rules, it talks about provisions regarding discipline. And of course, when you look at these rules, hooliganism is a very key aspect of discipline. And in Article 30, FIFA spells out hooliganism, it spells out the various punishments which are meted out to offenders. And of course, at the end of the day, when we've seen hooliganism has been the scourge of Ugandan football for quite long, actually going to the extent of chasing fans from going and watching matches. So it is important that the code of conduct of fans should spell out what constitutes hooliganism and what are the various punishments that can be meted out to any offender. But I believe our constitution does not spell that out clearly. And indeed, if it did, probably it would have helped us to deal with the disciplinary problems which we had. We could have had the foresight to have an internal check, such that even before FIFA came in, the fans executive would have dealt with such indiscipline and probably stemmed it out and nipped that discipline in the bud. Of course, also the other aspect is also for rules to gain efficacy, they should be understood by the users. It is pertinent that these rules are explained to our fans. The fans understand them. Of course, starting also from, like as I've told you about the FIFA competition rules, such that when fans appreciate, for instance, we would wish to go to watch games, but in a peaceful, of course, it's a motive, it's an entertainment, and there is always passion. But that passion should be within the confines of reasonable discipline, whereby our passion should not have a negative impact on our fellow fans as well as opposing fans. We have to respect that. We have to be within that confine. So it's important that the fans are explained to these rules, they understand them, and they understand their impact. The impact, for instance, of hooliganism on the club. The club suffers disciplinary sanctions.
So speaking about explaining the rules to the fans, who do you think probably is to blame? And where do you think probably there's been a loophole in this?
I think that lies with the executive.
Which
the
executive?
Of the fans, the clubs,
okay.
the club fans executive. They tried at one time to have a series of meetings with various branches and trying to explain this, but along the way, they ran out of steam. I think as we go forward, especially after the resumption of football, it is one thing which we should be able to look at it and try as much as possible to educate our fans.
Well, when you're introducing yourself at the beginning, you told us you're a season card holder. How essential is a season card to a fan?
To a fan, it is important, especially now I'll speak in this respect here in case of Kcca. To a fan, there are special privileges that come with this card. First of all, you are you have a reserved space, you have a reserved seat. For instance, me, I have had a VVIP seasonal ticket. So we have numbers which are based on first come first serve, how according to how you bought the ticket. So you'll find your seat reserved for you, irrespective of the fact that you've come late. Then also it enables you be assured of watching a series of games, because you realize when you create this money and pay it at once, at a certain time you may not have money to go and watch, but since it puts an obligation on you to get the money and then you pay it, yeah, somehow it makes it easier for you that you'll be assured to watch the entire season without any expectation of failing to turn up because of lack of money.
Wow, you've heard it from Subuga Tenance. He's a lawyer. He's been a football club fan for Kcca since 1987. I mean, that's really quite some time. And he has told us a lot about, the constitution, coming from a legal background, and a lot more. The benefits of having season tickets as a football fan for Kcca, and also, what can really be maybe added, among the benefits for the season ticket. We'll be having a lot more interviews on the Kcca Fc Tv show in our subsequent episodes. And we'll be going into a break. But remember, for the next segment, we are going to be having a big unveiling, epic stuff on the show tonight. You don't want to miss out on this one. You're not ready. You're surely not ready for this one. Now welcome back from the break. Remember, we told you we have big news on the show tonight. The latest unveiling at Kcca Football Club. I happen to have been part of this one, and big stuff happening. I don't want to speak so much about the video and the unveiling. I'll let the video speak for itself. Take a look at what happened as the latest signing was joining Kcca Football Club. Big stuff. You're not ready for this one. Take a look. Now, to give you a short profile about Stefano Mazengo Loro. His nickname is Zengo, date of birth 14th February 1994, 26 years of age, height 185 centimeters, weight 70 kilograms, position defensive midfielder, best shot number 8 and 10, strong foot, right leg, strong hand, right hand. And a background about him: in 2016 to 2013, he had his education at the International Baccalaureate at the International School of Uganda. In 2013-2017, he did a bachelor's in International Leisure Management in Stenden University, that's in Netherlands, and Diosto University in Spain. He also has a master's degree in sports business and management at Sheffield Hallam University in the United Kingdom. Some of his attributes: very good at intercepting the ball and a very good pass of the ball, and also very calm under immense pressure. Some of his social media on Facebook, Stefano Mazengo Loro, and Instagram, Loro Stefano. Some of the teams he has played for in the past: in 2004 to 2006, he joined Hellas Verona Football Club, that is in Italy. In 2006 to 2013, he was a player at the International School of Uganda. In 2006 to 2009, he was also a player at the Kampala Kids League, called it the KKL, where he played with players like Gift Ali and Maxime Van P, the current captain of the motocross in Uganda. In 2014-2016, he joined FC Leovadia in Netherlands. In 2016, he crossed to Spain, where he played for Deusto University. In 2017 to 2018, he joined Don Vittorio Football Club, that was in Uganda. In 2018-2019, he joined Sheffield Hallam University in the United Kingdom. In 2018 to 2019, he also played for Sheffield Football Club, that is for the futsal side. Now in 2020, Mazengo Stefano Loro joins Kcca Football Club. Here's what happened in the first interview Stefano had with Kcca Football Club. Take a look.
My name is Stefano Mazengo Loro. I'm 26 years old. I'm Italian, but I grew up in Uganda.
How do you feel about joining Kcca Football Club?
Well, of course, I'm very excited. This has been a dream of mine since I was very young, to play football professionally. I'd even given up on the thought of playing it, but this opportunity came, and I had to grab it with both hands.
Just take us through your playing days back in Uganda.
I moved there in 2006 without knowing a word of English, but I went to international school, made a lot of international friends. I joined KKL right away, and that helped me to integrate with people here. I was playing with the likes of Gift Ali, Maxime Pampi, the Saddam Jumas, the Dorian Klonaridis, all of these guys that have actually made it in the footballing world. And so I'm just excited also to join that group of people, and let's see what I can do.
So, your parting shots, probably what should the fans expect from Loro?
I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple player. I know the level of I know that there is a lot of players on my team who have played internationally in the continent and also outside it. There is also a lot of young guys, hungry guys. There's people who players represent our country, and therefore I know that there's going to be a lot of competition. But I'm here to compete. Initially to get some minutes, and when I get my chance, I hope I do well, and I become a core piece of this Kcca team.
Your parting shots, your last words probably, to the viewers, to the fans, and to the viewers of Kcca TV.
You know what? There are players on this team who are faster than me, who are stronger than me, who are better at heading, defending, left foot, right foot, passing, long ball, short ball, and I'm aware of that. I think the fans will see that also, but I'm here for a different reason, and it's the one here, that footballing intelligence. So I'm going to try to use my brain on the field to bring something different to the team, and for me to be able to do that, I need to be at a very high level physically and mentally. And physically, all I have to do is train. I have to train every time I come to training. I have to train harder than anyone else here, because I start, of course, a bit from behind. And mentally, I'm not worried. Very happy right now. I'm in a good place, happy place. And this last month and a half of discussions and talks have shown me that my inner circle here in Uganda, and even internationally, is very strong. There is nothing more that I could ask from them, and they'll be with me, until the end.
Yeah.
I've been told my whole life, that if there is one thing that I can do is to kick a ball. So I know that I'm here for a reason. But at the same time, I don't have pressure. I don't want to feel any pressure on my shoulders. So to the fans out there, I just want to tell them, be patient. I'm going to take it one day at a time. Pole, train day in and day out until my opportunity comes. But they should know that I really appreciate, and I will really appreciate their support on the field and off the field. And I will always be there, to have a chat with them, talk to them, because I'm a person of the people, and so my fans are going to be my greater motivation, with my friends and my family here, of course. So I'm very excited for this opportunity and I can't wait for training to start again. Per ora è tutto, però ci vediamo presto sul campo. Forza Kcca.
And he has also had part of his education in Uganda. You get to think it's going to be big stuff for this player and also for the football club. Welcome Mazengo to Kcca Football Club, and may you have the best memories, because I'm sure you're going to have them. Now, also on the show this week, we caught up with Stephen Serada and Philbert Obenchan. We wanted to know how they've been able to go through this lockdown time and also this quarantine time. And here's exactly what they had to say about life during the lockdown. Take a look.
This lockdown has not been so hard for me and my colleagues at home, but we have managed to go through it so far.
It has not been good and not been bad, because we have taken this lockdown situation as an opportunity of doing some personal training that we used not to do when we were still training with the club.
Though the negative side of it is I miss football and friends, and my brothers at the peak. I miss playing football. I miss being together with my friends, jazzing at the club, and I miss my coaches and everyone at the club.
We have gotten many experiences of getting to, let me say, to bond with the families, working out with other players of different clubs. Like I always work with Serada, Lincoln, different players, by the way.
We have been getting training sessions from our fitness coach that me and my colleague, Obenchan Philbert, we have been going through them and sending the feedback, some videos to the fitness coach.
We have been doing strengthening programs as the coach organized for us during this period. We have been doing press-ups, lunges, many.
We have been in this lockdown for so long, but I would like to thank my club, Kcca Fc, to give us a hand and not to forget us during this lockdown, because no one knew about the future and no one can predict the future.
The lessons I've picked in these situations are that we are supposed to always look into our future as footballers, that there are some situations like this which will come in life and you'll have nothing to do. That means you are supposed to prepare yourself well, and maybe you get savings which can help you in such lessons, in such difficult lessons like this. But it has been easy for me, because I had my savings which have made me pass through this situation very well with my family.
And that's it from Stephen and Philbert. Interesting stuff from these players. They are really positive and they know that football is going to resume, and they know that they'll be able to play the game of football again. That is it for this week. Remember, we had big stuff on the week. You can still follow and also see what exactly happened. That is in the interviews we had with the new signing, that is Stefano Loro Mazengo, just on the Kcca Fc Twitter handle, that is at Kcca Fc. Also, you can also follow KCC on Facebook, that is Kcca Fc, on YouTube at Kcca Fc, and also on Instagram at Kcca Fc. My name is Magero Moses Mwaje, and that's it for this week. Bye-bye.